Hey, I'm here to do a review on the Iron Maiden and Alice Cooper concert, the Maiden England tour in Atlanta on June 23rd, 2012. It was at Aaron's Amphitheater at Lakewood down in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm going to go from start to finish the show, recap, and everything. First, I gotta say, wow, that was probably the best concert I've ever been to, and it blew me away. That whole Iron Maiden, Alice Cooper thing, it was great. So we got there about 7, about that, and Alice Cooper was scheduled to come on 7:30. So get there, get a shirt, and go down to the lawn, find her place, and just chill there for a while. And then Alice Cooper comes on, everybody's standing up. I was like, alright man, this crowd's gonna be good for Alice Cooper, and it was great. Opened up with the Black Widow, went in with a lot of other songs. I'm 18 was in there, $1 Billion Babies, No More Mr. Nice Guy, and he did almost all of his, regular stage stuff. He did the execution thing with I Love the Dead in there and all that. He did, with Wicked Young Man, he did the photographer guy, and he would go with his sword and stab him, So he did all that stuff, and he ended with School's Out, and with Another Brick in the Wall, the part 2 version was in there a lot. We don't need no education, and that was great. Crowd was going crazy for that. So Alice Cooper goes off. I was like, great show by Alice, because Alice always puts on a show. I've seen him once already, and that was a great show, same as last time. And so we wait about 40 minutes, and Iron Maiden comes on with the intro, which was like a recorded orchestra and all that. It had like a Seventh Son like scenery passing by on the screens with like ice and the Arctic and all that. And then the beginning for Moonchild started coming on with the acoustic intro and all that. That was a great song to open up with. I thought they nailed it. Dead on. Nailed that song. And the crowd was going crazy. Everybody was insane, even on the lawn, crazy. So after they did Moonchild, they came on with Can I Play with Madness, and that was great. Great song. Bruce Dickinson's voice was dead on and everything. Just really nailed that song. Really nailed it. Then third song came on with The Prisoner. Great. I mean, they hadn't played that song for a long time, probably since the 80s or 90s. So they did that and nailed it. I mean, Prisoner is one of my favorite songs by Maiden, and everything, the intro, the riffs, the vocals, everything was dead on. And then 2 minutes to midnight was when the crazy stuff started happening. And the fourth song. So they 2 minutes to midnight opening riff, and then you see I was on the lawn, and right next to me a huge mosh pit breaks out, and I'm going in. That was great. Great mosh pit, great song. Mosh 2 with 2 minutes to midnight, and they played that great. I mean, I saw it on the Final Frontier tour in Tampa, and that was played it great there too, but I thought they really nailed it down in Atlanta. So, played 2 minutes to midnight, then they came on with really surprising to me, Afraid to Shoot Strangers, off of Fear of the Dark, and they really, I thought it was great. I mean, the guitar parts on there I know are really hard, and they just went in and really tore that up. Made it a great song live. I really want to see it again. If I ever see them again, really want to see Afraid to Shoot Strangers again. Great song. So then they came on next with, I think it was The Trooper. Yeah. And Circle Pit got going again. Bruce comes on his little stand behind Nico's drum set and all that. And with the outfit on and the England flag in his right hand, mic in the other one, and started singing. And on that opening riff, mosh pit going crazy again, and they nailed The Trooper. All of Atlanta was singing that chorus right there with them. It was great. And then they came on next with The Number of the Beast and really nailed that one. Circle Pit was going too. And that was a great song. I know I saw it on Final Frontier, but that was a great song. Always gonna be a great song live. And then they came on with probably my second best moment of the night, Phantom of the Opera. Wow. The vocals on that, dead on guitar, bass, everything was great on Phantom of the Opera. They had the energy out on the lawn in the pit, man. That was great. And all around the stadium, everybody was headbanging and just doing anything they could. That was great. So that was one of my favorite songs. He sings it so much better than Paul Di'Anno sings it, I think. It was great. And then they played Run to the Hills. I mean, I haven't seen that live. I didn't see Somewhere in Time tour. I've only seen Final Frontier and the show I went to 2 nights ago. And that was, wow. Run to the Hills, I never thought you could have played a better song live. The Circle Pit was going full circle, just going around, no pushing or anything, just to that drum riff, and that was great. And then like halfway through the song, big 10 to 15 feet, like Robotic Eddie came out. It was like a Civil War soldier and with a sword, and that was great. Whole crowd was getting energized off of that. That was a really great song to play. And then they played one of my favorite Maiden songs, Wasted Years, out there. I was just headbanging, screaming that chorus from the top of my lungs. Great song to play live. I want to see that again so bad. That was really an energizing moment. And then they came on Seventh Son of Seventh Son, the title track from the album, that 10-minute song. They had candles both sides of the stage, lighting on fire. And they had another Eddie come out right behind Nico's drum set, not like a moving Eddie or anything. The Eddie like just like holding like a big crystal ball. And if you look online, you'll see it, and it's really great. Great Eddie for that kind of Seventh Son of Seventh Son song. And that was great. The all guitar part, the instrumental towards the end, it was great. And then they came on with one of my favorite Maiden songs ever, probably top 3, The Clairvoyant. Oh my god, The Clairvoyant was insane. I was jumping and screaming, oh man. And then the bass, Steve Harris is a legend. I mean, those kind of bass riffs are like ones, you remember those. That was great. Had the pit going to the Clairvoyant, man, that was nice. Then Fear the Dark, classic, gotta play it every show, I think. Played that, the lighters all up around the whole entire amphitheater in the first, like the intro. And then when he wants everybody to jump, he can make everybody jump. I saw that, man, that was a huge wave, people jumping. Yeah, I don't know how they haven't been to Atlanta in 20 years with Bruce. But Fear the Dark was great. Then the title track, Iron Maiden, came on, and like halfway through the song where that pauses, the big seventh son of a seventh son, Eddie comes out from behind the drum set, head on fire. Got the heart in his one hand with like moving. I couldn't really tell what was going on, but it was like moving. And the mosh pit was, oh, it was crazy. Everybody pushing everybody around and everything. You had to see it, man. You had to be there to believe that. That was great. And then they said goodnight. I can never believe that. But then about 2 minutes later, Churchill's speech comes on the speaker, and the tape starts rolling on the projecting screen, and just planes in the World War II kind of era thing starts going, and then opening riffs of Aces High come out, and I went in that circle pit, and as small as I am, and I just went insane. That was great. Probably that was the best moment of the concert. Best moment of the concert when they played Aces High on that encore. Then The Evil That Men Do came on right after Aces High. That was a great song. I like that song. I mean, not one of my favorites, but I liked it. They played it on Final Frontier. They played it again here. Totally fine with The Evil That Men Do. I love it. I can't remember if they came out again with the seventh son of a seventh son, Eddie. I think they might have, but I'm not completely sure. So, then after The Evil That Men Do, I was thinking, oh, they might have Hallowed Be Thy Name, the closing song, because I hadn't seen it yet. Hadn't seen Hallowed Be Thy Name come yet, and I didn't see Infinite Dreams either. I was like, I guess they're not playing Infinite Dreams. And Running Free comes on, I was like, I guess they're not playing Hallowed Be Thy Name, because Running Free is always a closing song. Every single time. So they close with Running Free, good song. I mean, I saw them close with it on Final Frontier, and I think you can come up with a better closing song, but just my opinion. Running Free's good, you get the clapping, you got the whole crowd into it, but it's an alright closing song and everything. Still one of the best concerts I've ever seen. But I think they easily could have added Hallowed Be Thy Name and Infinite Dreams, maybe. And I was really surprised they didn't play Infinite Dreams, because Seventh Son of a Seventh Son Tour, that's one of the big songs on Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. And they didn't play it. I was kind of disappointed there, but really disappointed no Hallowed Be Thy Name. I mean, when they played it on Final Frontier Tour, I was going insane. But when they didn't play it then, I mean, what are you going to do? But it's a great show. You need to go to the Maiden England tour. You need to. If you do not, you're terrible. It is the tour of the summer. It's over Mayhem Fest. It's over Kissin' Motley Crue. It's over anything. Anything. Great show. Need to go to Iron Maiden. You need to go to it. Thank you.